Streaming, and now we go, and now we go extreme, and why the hell can we not see? What the hell from what the hell? Yes, I want to remove that. Alright, let's go, chat. Let's go. Bro, what the hell? What the hell, chat? Alright, let's go, chat. What the hell, bro? Scary comp. Haunted hotel. Num 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 num. Okay, let's go. Let's watch this.
For over 80 years, many of Canada's most trusted healthcare brands have been manufactured in Montreal. Every day, hundreds of dedicated Haleon employees.
Let's go.
The following video shows a child who's lying in bed with his father when something downright creepy is caught on camera. According to the father, both him and his son were the only ones home during the time of this recording, which makes this incident even more unsettling. At the start of the video, we can see both the father and son lying in bed. However, seconds later, his son tells him that there's a scary friend by the door. Not sure how to respond, the father looks intently at the door as his son repeats that there's a scary friend. What happens next has left him baffled. The father writes, "I was in bed with my son and we were the only ones home." This was their footage.
Scary friend. Scary friend.
Now, if that's happening, and I have a son, I'm taking the son and I'm leaving. Bye bye, ghost. You can have the house, bro. I don't need it. I don't want the house, bro. I'm leaving if I was him, bro. Now let's see. Okay, why is he going to? Is he stupid? Bro, the baby's like, no, Papa, don't go. Like, brother, what the hell? Why are you going? Oh, wait, Nah. I don't know if you guys just noticed, but no. Look, he goes in there. You see this? The door's open. The door's open. The baby goes in there. Look at this. It closes. Nah. How did I not hear it though? Oh, I thought this was somebody looking at here.
Immediately after being told by his son that someone was outside the door, the hallway light turns on by itself. Then, as soon as both are out of the room, the door to the bathroom closes on its own. It was only after watching the video that the father had noticed this and was left even more disturbed. As with most viewers, the father believes that something paranormal had occurred. But of course, this is solely speculative, as not much info is given to determine what exactly happened. If they were the only ones home when this happened, then who, or maybe even what, had turned on the light and closed the bathroom door? Until a follow-up video is made to explain this odd occurrence, it seems that this question will remain unanswered. As always, what are your thoughts? A man is woken up late at night after hearing strange noises inside his house. The source of the sound seems to be coming from downstairs, but naturally, the man hesitates to check out the noise. Marvin Caguas had recorded the following video, and to this day, he has no idea as to what happened inside his home that night. Marvin wasn't sure if his housemate was trying to scare him, or if this was another strange occurrence, which often happens in his home. Little did he know that this wasn't a prank, but rather an occurrence that would leave him terrified. Along with this video, Marvin writes, "Strange things always happen in my house, and it's only now that I've tried to film some of these events." The following is the video he took.
Alvin.
Okay, so his helmet is not there. No, that thing was playing in my house.
Funny anymore, man.
I'm sorry, I'm leaving. No. And I'm taking the horsey.
Dude.
He looks down.
Alvin. Shit ain't funny, man.
So this Calvin or Alvin guy, I don't know why he's not
Alvin.
responding. He's trying to make a joke out of it, I think. Bro. Yes, UV. What do you have to say? What do you recall? What the hell? The hell? Why did bro call and then not pick up? Bro, not even answering. Oh,
What the? Oh, shit.
oh, no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, bro.
As soon as Marvin heads back inside after checking the garage, a loud thump is heard inside the house. It isn't until seconds later that the light fixture is seen swing back and forth on its own, as though someone had swung it lightly. And of course, as anyone would, Marvin runs away and heads back to his room where the video comes to an
As he
end.
should.
It goes without saying, but this incident has left him shook. It wasn't until noticing that his housemate was gone that he came to realize that this wasn't a prank, but rather one of many strange occurrences that have taken place in his home. However, as if what occurred that night wasn't chilling enough, Marvin had caught footage of something else that has left him even more disturbed.
This Marvin guy has caught
What was supposed to be a video of him showing off a neat feature he discovered on his motion sensing gaming device turned out to be a video of something else entirely. Take a look.
What does Kinect see?
Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you guys a pretty quick feature of the Xbox One and its Kinect. It actually has a pretty cool night vision that I just found today. If you guys already know it has night vision, then I'm gonna show the people who don't know. So right now it's completely dark in this house right now. All you can basically see is my Xbox One controller. Now I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it's just, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature.
What?
I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but they also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to night vision. It's actually
Where did he go?
pretty cool feature for the Xbox Connect that. I haven't really heard of until now. Maybe they have an app for it or
Y'all see
something like
this?
that. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Right when Marvin turns off the lights and activates night vision mode on the sensor, two shadow-like figures can be seen manifesting behind him in what appears to be the kitchen. The first one is seen moving about for just a few seconds before
This
heading
one?
downwards and then disappearing, whereas the other shadow appears afterwards and vanishes soon after night vision mode is turned back on. It's obvious that he hadn't noticed this until rewatching the footage, and, as you might expect, it was after watching it that he couldn't help but think that something unexplainable was caught on camera. Now, most viewers seem to believe that a ghost or an entity of some kind was caught on film. But like with most videos, we can't be sure if that's the case. As always, it's up to you to conclude as to whether or not a ghost was caught on camera. Until more evidence or context is given on the situation, Marvin's case remains a mystery.
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game,
especially in sales.
hands down.
So for me, email composition works like magic. You know me, I'm not a
This next video shows a father who's recording his son playing a video game when something very unsettling is caught on tape. The father in question is known as Ernesto Espinoza, and he's been uploading videos of his family on his YouTube channel. Although each video shows nothing more than a father who's enjoying the time he spends with his family, two videos in particular stand out from the rest.
I'm just going to do this right now.
Unlike the other
I don't know why.
videos, these two have shown something that has caused concern.
Actualización de suceso. Nemat and VJ. Actualization de suceso.
Among viewers of his content. The first video was posted not too long ago, and what's captured in it is pretty creepy. Be sure to look closely, or you'll miss it.
Closely or I'll miss it. It's probably
Ya
gonna be
suyo, ya la tienen ahí.
something dumb.
Ya la tienen
Maybe a
ganada.
toy or something. A toy that's moving or something. Oh no. No. No, Jay, I see that! You can't tell me you didn't see that. Look.
Ya suyo, ya la tienen ahí. Ya la tienen ganada.
Look at this doll. This doll. If you look, it's gonna be this doll. This doll. Okay, look. Look at his hand. Look at his hand. It's moving. No, it doesn't even know.
¡Qué pro! ¿No se oyó la canción?
In case you missed it, if you look closely at the pile of toys in the corner, a baby doll can be seen moving on its own. Ernesto hadn't noticed this until viewers had pointed this out.
What the hell?
Now, although this video has convinced most people that Ernesto's family is being haunted by something, it's the second video that has caused the most concern.
Actualization.
At the start of the clip,
de suceso.
we can see his daughter dancing around in what appears to be the living room, when all of a sudden,
That's okay. I was gonna say there was something in this room. I was going to predict.
something truly frightening is caught in the background. Take a
I've
look.
never seen this video before. If you think I'm lying, I haven't. I swear to God. At least I hope I haven't, because I don't remember watching this video. No. Look, she comes, look. Can't tell me that this is not a freaking ghost. Look, she comes. 1, 2, 3. Flip. No. See that? See that? Look. This is the face. He has a cape on. This is like his lower body. And he's sprinting. See? Oh my god. This little girl's probably thinking it's air or her mommy or something.
As the little girl dances around the room, a dark figure passes by quickly inside another room before the door shuts on its own. Like the video before, viewers have suggested to Ernesto that he and his family should leave the house immediately. Although he appreciates the concern, it seems that he won't be leaving anytime soon, given that there haven't been any more strange occurrences in his home. But until something like this happens again, it seems that Ernesto and his family will continue to carry on with their lives.
Yeah, buddy. Carry on with
The
your
question
lives.
still remains though, had something paranormal been caught on
That
camera,
looks like a Labu
or
something.
was something else caught instead?
But I was
This
talking about the dog,
game.
not the haunted guy.
You're not ready for it.
The following video was suggested by Melanie M, who writes, "When I was a child, I used to watch a lot of TV. I would usually watch whatever, including the commercials. Yet, there is one commercial that I still remember to this present day, and just thinking about it scares me. This advertisement was shown in Chile, where I was born, and when I first saw it, I immediately noticed something strange about it. Now it's worth mentioning that Melanie wasn't the only person who had noticed this, as someone else had posted a video of the strange commercial, and just like Melanie, they were left disturbed upon spotting what they believe is a ghost hidden in this advertisement. Now thankfully, I was able to find a better quality video of this commercial. I'll play the entire ad before showing where the supposed ghost is hidden.
Let's see.
That being said, see if you can spot the apparition in this ad.
The feeling out. No, I don't think that's it, but there's something. There's something beyond the windows. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I don't see anything.
On the window, a faint reflection
What?
of what appears to be a grim-looking face can be seen midway through the commercial.
No.
It appears for only a
That's
few
scary.
seconds before the scene changes and the face is no longer seen. Now the face doesn't appear to have the same features as the woman sitting on the couch, which has led viewers like Melanie to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. If no one else had been around, then whose face was this?
Probably like the.
Perhaps this might have been a cameraman who accidentally recorded their own reflection. Whether ghost or not, one thing's for sure. The appearance of whatever this is pretty unsettling. But as always, what do you think? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Oh no.
That
But if anybody else wants to send, right here. scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
being said, let's get back to the video. The following photo was submitted by Tona Putra, who writes, "There was a family in Indonesia who went to a cemetery to commemorate members of their family who have died. The family was at the cemetery for almost the entire day. During the evening time, before leaving the cemetery, they were taking a lot of photos. Most of them were just random, but when they got home, they noticed that one photo had caught something in it that was strange.
Okay, chat.
The following is the picture the family had taken.
And yeah, let's go. The first one. I spotted it. I don't know if you guys can. It's so easy, yo. It's like literally right. It's right here. It's probably like, what the fuck is this thing? What the fuck is this thing? And I said, cause I didn't want to see the full word.
According to Tono, the family had no clue as to who this person was. They were the only ones there and were sure that whoever or whatever this was
I'm more scared of this grandpa right here. Why bro looking at me like that?
was not one of them. Now, because this photo was taken at a cemetery, Tono believes that an entity was caught in the photograph. The family also thinks that something supernatural was caught in the photo. They believe that this may have been the ghost of a child whose own gravesite is at the cemetery. Although it's not clear as to who, or maybe even what this might have been, the picture has left them spooked. If the family had been the only ones there, then who was this?
He died. Or she died.
4 things you didn't know about Tap Stitch.
The first thing you didn't know about Tap Stitch is our headquarters are right here in Los Angeles, California. The second thing you didn't know about Tap
Stitch. Create apparel. I mean, it's a useful company, to be honest.
Stitch is unlike other print-on.
On August 6th of 2016, a small channel had posted a video of 2 security guards who appear to be inside a school. The footage seems to have come from Argentina, given the language that is spoken by both men in the video. They seem to be the only ones inside the school. However, in the video, one security guard tells the other that he can hear noises coming from down the hall. Although one of them is hesitant at first, they proceed to check out the noise. What happens then has left them spooked. This is what they caught.
Nah, boss. There's something here. I can't do this.
¿Qué onda, boludo? ¿Hace un frío? Sí, boludo, hace un resfrío. Pero acá parece que hace más frío, porque dice cuando hace frío es por algo, digamos. ¿Dónde escuchaste, boludo? Acá hay ruido en toda la escuela. Pero sí, boludo, ¿no escuchaste? ¿Ves escuchar? ¿Escuchá, boludo?
Escucha. What the hell is escucha? It means listen.
¿No escuchás? Que nada, boludo. A ver, está cerrado. Ah, pues hay como una cortina ahí. Sí.
Bro, you keep calling me and then not calling me.
¿Dónde escuchaste, boludo? Sí, boludo, para mí que por allá. O ahí, no sé.
Alright, UV. Come on, bro. Hello. Wait, UV, let me just join on my laptop and then I'll share screen the video so you can react to the. Yeah, I know you will still be able to talk to me. Oh wait, crap. No, I face revealed kinda.
Oh, actually?
I mean, I'm gonna delete the stream later, so nobody's gonna see.
What if they reverse it?
Nah, they can't. Alright.
1 sec, it's loading. So you continue to load. Okay, see the video.
See it?
Yeah. Why is World Class?
So it's.
I can't hear it though.
It's a security guard who's in a really scary, who's like securing the school, and they hear something and they're going to try to find it. Let's see.
Alright. I'm gonna try and watch the video without sound. Or without sound. It's fine.
After panning the camera towards an empty classroom, we can see a chair that is strangely placed near the doorway. It isn't until seconds later that the chair moves on its own, causing both men to flee as far away from the site. The video's description claims that both men had encountered something paranormal, which appears to be the case.
Yeah, boss,
although most viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred, a few believe that this might have been done with practical effects. Some believe that a string was used to pull this off. Now, because the guard didn't go inside the class to show that no one was hiding inside, it's hard to be sure if it's real or not.
It's gonna be really hard to make it look real.
I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not something paranormal had occurred. Had both guards encountered something beyond explanation, or was this something else?
It's Diddy.
Alright, this is the end of the video.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Bad bub.
Oh, what is this thing?
You can't unsee?
Let's see this.
I can't sleep tonight today.
I'm in the 1980s, sir.
Oh, hell no. Let me just turn the fan while that's playing. That moment, you know what?
Late one evening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heather Paul is outside on her front porch having some ice cream with her husband and her 2 sons. But then
Hey, yo, what
Heather
are you doing
suddenly
to that?
spots something that absolutely creeps her out.
What my boy doing to the ice cream?
There's like little mosquitoes.
What?
They're like little mosquitoes.
Actual mosquitoes.
What is that thing? Who's that?
Oh hell no.
Oh hell no, if I'm seeing that, I'm leaving.
What did you say?
But why is there kids
What did you
yelling?
say, mommy?
Bro, kid, shut the hell up.
I couldn't hear you.
You gotta keep that open so doesn't get all musty.
What if she's a good old lady?
Yeah, that is a ghost. What do you mean you can't tell me that it's not a ghost?
What if it is?
No, this little
Heather
girl.
whispers.
Wait, no. Wait. She's gonna break. Look, but why her parents are standing there? She's standing here. She's so brave. Look, her parents are being little kids. And look at this. She's an actual kid and she's standing here. Nah, bro. That's actually
Heather
crazy.
whispers, "She scares me," to her husband and children, but they have no idea what she's talking about. Neither her husband or sons can see the bizarre figure dressed in white that is walking down the sidewalk only about 20 feet away. Heather says that the woman looked like, quote, a lady dressed like a nurse from the 1950s with an eerie grin on her face.
Oh, what the hell?
Heather is now freaked out. She can't understand why no one else saw the strange nurse. So she checks the footage from their front door security camera, and sure enough, the recording also shows a creepy pale figure walking right by.
It just immediately creeped me out, so I just kind of like jumped.
But it gets even weirder. Because you see, Heather lives only a mile away from a notorious old abandoned mental asylum, the Philadelphia State Hospital at Byberry.
No wonder.
So a little backstory, I live about a mile from where Byberry State Hospital used to be. This is one of the, I'm pretty sure the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. The conditions that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through, and these people just needed help. It's just very sad. They were so overcrowded, like the nurse to patient ratio was just extreme.
With 2 student nurses.
2 student nurses and maybe 3 attendants.
No,
for all the people?
No, not options, but where the hell is it? I need to make the subtitles bigger. Come on, bro. It's taking 200 years to load.
This is pretty fun, not gonna lie.
Yeah. What the hell? What the hell?
Oh, the helicopter?
What the helicopter?
A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. The conditions that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through, and these people just needed help. It's just very sad. They were so overcrowded, like the nurse to patient ratio was just extreme.
With 2 student nurses and maybe 3 attendants, we have all we can do to bathe the patients, get them to cafeteria, take them to the doctors, give them their medications, and try to keep the place clean.
Yeah, when I was a kid growing up, we used to definitely go in there, and it was really scary. Like, the second you walk on the grounds, you just feel like it's cold, it's not normal, it feels weird. Like, you can tell somebody's watching you. There's underground tunnels underneath, so we used to run around them too, and they used to use those tunnels to transport bodies. And there's like metal slab beds that they were still down there when we went in there, like, you know, in the 2000s. I felt my arm grabbed in there once, and I moved my flashlight because I thought it was my friend.
I thought it was actually there because I saw a shadow, but the shadow of a
this story gets even weirder still. Heather's dad lived in the same house as a boy. When Heather shows her dad the creepy footage, he tells her that a woman named Linda used to live in the house next door. And during the 1950s, Linda was a nurse at the old Byberry Mental Hospital. So did Heather catch the ghost of a nurse from the old abandoned hospital? And if not, why could no one else see the strange woman walking down the sidewalk?
Why am I using my tongue to lift my makeup? The fuck?
Smart Carney looking at that guy, bro.
No special skills or
I'm gonna get canceled
That
again.
AI looks funny, bro.
I'm
That
gonna
even
get
more
canceled
corny,
again.
bro.
It's just somebody.
No. Cara Messina lives in an old house in New
Cara
York State
Messina.
that was built in the 1800s and has a
Yeah,
very
man.
tragic past. In the early to mid 1800s, the house was part of the
Who
Underground
names their daughter
Railroad, a network for
Cara
fugitive
Messina?
slaves
Just
seeking
name it
freedom.
Caramel.
Slaves
Something.
escaping the South were forced to hide under the house to
Karma.
avoid capture by authorities.
That's a good
Because of
name.
its dark history,
Karma's
Cara
a-
believes that the house might be haunted, and she says that while her family has lived there, they have had, quote, some ghostly activity through the years. So one day, Cara and her daughter are just relaxing around the house, and they start to hear a very strange sound coming from the basement.
Nah, don't tell me you don't see that. Don't tell me you don't see that, bro.
Through the years.
Nah, wait.
So one day, Cara
for
and
the
her
stairs
daughter
to
are just
come.
relaxing
Wait for the
around the
stairs to come.
house, and they start to hear a very strange sound.
You don't tell me you don't see this thingy.
What was it?
Look. You see where I'm pointing? Wait, look.
Daughter
Wait,
are just relaxing
wait,
around the
I'm
house,
looking at it now.
and they start to hear a very strange
Look, see this thing? What
Oh,
is
hell
this?
no.
No, I'm leaving the house.
sound
Now what is this thingy? A minion?
That could be a person.
coming from
That
the
could be
basement.
not.
So for the last 20 minutes,
could
I've
just be a
been sitting on
beanbag
my
or something.
couch, and it's been dead silent. And all of a sudden, I hear Santa, and I thought it was coming from outside,
What
and
do you
it's
mean,
not.
Santa?
And this is my basement.
No battles. No battles. What the fuck's your basement looking like that, bro?
What? Why would you treat your What? Bro, if you treat your basement like that, of course it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. Telling you. What the hell?
Tell me it's in the same box
Oh,
as
hell
Chucky
no.
right
I
now.
see a door amount.
Yeah, it's right there. What? Yeah, it's in there.
What the fuck is Santa here, bro?
Who's Santa?
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months,
Yeah, Santa? You goofy, yeah, bro?
and it's off.
It's not even a
Cara's daughter flips through a box, which ironically contains 2 old Chucky dolls, only to find that a Santa figurine
Yeah,
has
I'm
suddenly
leaving,
activated
bro.
itself
I'm leaving.
and is just talking away,
No.
even though the power
I'll
switch
just break
is
the basement,
turned
bro. That's
off.
honest.
But there's something
I was just
even
bombing.
weirder here that
I'm
video
gonna get
viewers
canceled
noticed
again.
after
Nope.
this clip was uploaded. Because, did you hear it?
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months,
It said no stop.
and it's off.
Just as the Santa doll is picked up and suddenly stops talking, it can be heard seeming to frantically yell, "No, stop!"
No, that's what I heard, bro.
Now we're like, no.
So is Cara's basement
Why
haunted?
does it repeat
Is the
that
little
3
Santa
times?
doll possessed by some wayward spirit? Or is it all just a very odd coincidence? You decide. Daddy Ghost.
Didn't go at my house.
One
Daddy
morning,
Ghost.
a woman named Cheyenne is taking care of her 2-year-old daughter when the little girl
just
says
call her
something
Ghost Daddy
very
now, huh?
strange.
Okay, who
Right
is it?
here.
Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
Okay. Okay, show me.
See?
Oh,
Your daddy's missing you.
my daddy's missing
Why is he
me.
pointing us? Where's he pointing the scissor at
Let's
it?
go get him. Where'd he go?
Or whatever that is.
Show me.
Her daughter seems to be referring to Cheyenne's dad, which is odd because not only has her daughter never met her granddad, but even Cheyenne herself was only just a toddler when her father passed away. So Cheyenne
Damn.
shows her daughter a picture, and
She's
the
not
little
black,
girl
but she
confirms that
identifies
it's
as
the
black.
man she saw in the
I'm gonna
hallway
get
of their
canceled
house.
again.
Yes? Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah?
Daddy.
Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Heart.
A heart?
Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah.
That's your daddy.
2 days later, and it happens again.
Just see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
Ramon.
Nah, bro, I'm moving houses.
Bro, it's probably the kid imagination, bro.
If that happens to me, I'm moving houses.
If you what is
The drawer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
He's in here? Nah, imagine a person was just sitting there.
Cheyenne says that her daughter still occasionally talks to the entity that the little girl now refers to as, quote, Daddy Ghost. But Cheyenne says that some online comments have scared her a bit.
She calls him Daddy Ghost. She's only had an experience like that 2 or 3 times. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I try to capture it on video. I also had a lot of comments saying that it wasn't like something nice. It was something mean. That freaked me out, so don't say that again. A lot of people were telling me don't communicate with it. I'm not. I'm scared. She is, and she doesn't understand.
This loud ass car.
So I have a hot take.
Motorcycles outside my house and I'm crash out.
If you use Monday CRM.
I'm so glad you said that. So for me,
bro, I'm not this workaholic or something.
Tell him, Mabel.
So is Cheyenne's daughter seeing the ghost of her granddad stopping by for a visit? What do you think?
Bro, this Cheyenne, I thought that was Chrisman or whatever, Caramel or whatever.
A grave situation.
What?
A young woman named
Whatever
Brett
that
lives on a
was.
large horse ranch in the mountains. She says that lately, things around the ranch have gotten a little strange. Well, actually,
It's
they've
horses,
gotten a
bro.
lot
What do you
strange.
think? They're not gonna stand
It
up
all
and act
starts
like
one day
humans.
when Britt's dog Josie just completely freaks out.
That's what dogs are supposed to do, dummy.
I'm recording this just in the
Probably see the imagination.
chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it.
Please can walk them out.
And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard.
Why?
Was
I
just
think
inside
cows
by
show
myself
up in front of your
with my
yard.
dog.
I don't know what. Imagine cows show up in the yard.
She's in that room.
Let me hear it.
You can literally hear her barking.
If you see how fast my why is
Josie?
the door open for the
Josie.
What the fuck is that?
Jose.
Josie or Jose, which one?
Jose. Nah, bro.
If I see a black one up there, I'm out.
Why are you scared, bro? If there's something, just kick that thing out.
Wait, look at the hear the dog.
Yeah, I hear a dog.
Oh shit. Why is there one door?
And she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
Open the door, bro.
Yeah, birdie.
That's usually like her stance while she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like, is she waiting for
Your
someone
dog
to
has a
come
stance for
home?
waiting you to come home
I
and
just don't
that?
really know
What type of dog is that?
what she's staring at.
The
A human dog?
Again, like, this is usually how she looks when
It's like a child.
she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
Imagine there was something sitting in that corner.
Open the door.
No, I thought it was...
Fully open it.
Imagine she gets locked in there.
like, what? What is it? What is it?
Her doggy is
Oh,
very...
wait, what?
The dog starts ferociously
That's
barking
right.
at the upstairs bedroom closet for absolutely no reason. But little Josie's strange behavior doesn't
Little
stop
Jose.
there. As Britt mentioned, she has a private
It's
cemetery in
Josie.
front of her house where some
Why
of her
is the
family
cemetery
members and
out
also
of
several
control?
of their deceased pets are all buried together. Recently, the
Like
dog Josie
cows
has
show
just
up
started
there?
staring at the small graveyard.
I just feel like cows are gonna show up here. It just looks like cows are gonna show up.
Josie, what's going on?
Jose, what's going
The
on?
horses on the ranch often just stare toward the small cemetery as well.
Well, that's not creepy.
Nah, bro,
Seriously,
cartoon
what are
now.
you looking at?
Whatever that thing is doing.
Who's cartoon now?
What is it?
But now, weirdest of all,
you know how,
Britt
like,
says that lately
in
the
the
neighbors'
cartoon,
cows
how
have started to
horses
wander
make
over to her
noises?
property. And they also just
that's
weirdly
not
stand
cows.
around the small graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Or whatever. Cows! I told you! Cows are gonna show up! I told you! I told you! I'm like,
to be honest, to be honest, if you stream,
Wander over to.
if you stream, you can hear me.
let me check.
Alright.
Oh yeah, they can hear you.
Cause I was on the stream. I'm like, why is he dumping at them at the same time? This sounds the
They
same.
literally just come and hang out here all the time now.
I told you there were gonna be cows. I was like,
But
this
then
looks
why-
like a good spot for cows to show up.
Why the f would you buy a private cemetery?
Yeah.
And
in front of your
like,
house.
really
Imagine you
hurry.
watching a scary movie and one of those crosses just
Like-
comes up into your
and they
window.
just kind of
What you gonna
race
do?
and won't move.
Yell? Nobody's
What
gonna hear you.
what
out.
is it? Why does the cow look frozen?
I don't know. Cows. I told you cows.
They're frozen.
They're just frozen. They're here.
Well, there.
That cow's frozen. We're not doing anything.
For real.
What is Lobo looking at?
Britt is
No, they're
confused
about
and
to-
a little creeped out by all of the animals' strange behavior. But things are about to
Yeah.
take an even more
If I
terrifying
have a
turn.
room like that,
One night, Britt orders some food
I'm
from
sorry,
Uber
you're
Eats. The driver
I'm-
is a bit disturbed by the gathered cows at the graveyard, but he completes his delivery. And then things just get weird.
Oh my god, is she good? The fuck, man? I don't wanna pay her cash and get clapped at all.
yeah.
Skip that shit.
Delivery guy arrives on property. He's not gonna arrive on air, little bro. What do you think?
How much money are you gonna give me if he gets possessed?
Like $20. I'll give you $20 if he gets possessed.
If he gets possessed, what if it's that?
Yeah, so God, bro. Okay, wait. Let's predict something that's gonna happen to her.
Wait, I have two things that will happen to him though.
What?
He either gets possessed or the animals start attacking, bro, or barking at him.
No, like, do you have any predictions for like what's gonna happen to the girl? Do you think? I don't know.
Nah, bro, she gonna creep and dip.
I think somebody's gonna like pull her out and then they're just gonna like, pew, they're gonna pull her and she's gonna run out.
What if the living man chance her?
Location is outside, no here.
Oh, bro's Indian. Bro, like, location is outside, no here. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Wait there, wait there.
Have a good night. Oh my god. No, he's scared. He's like, oh.
They're actually not mine. They wasn't showing up.
You know him?
No. They come hang out around here every night.
Let's see if something pulls her. I feel like something's gonna pull her.
You have a camp. She was recording from before.
Why would you do this?
You have a camper van. Wait, what's so dark?
Yeah. Why are they here, though? Imagine they just charge at them.
He's staring, bro. He's staring.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
She's getting something right now.
Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand.
What if you just dig up the grave? Alarm in house goes off.
Are you for real right now?
Oh hell. 200 pump.
200 pump. 2 bucks. No mercy.
Bro, just
Okay.
tip, bro.
Okay, wait. I think she's gonna get pulled from her hair right now. And just gonna like, something's gonna pull her. I have a feeling something's gonna pull her.
Wait. Pause it.
Nah. Nah.
Oh hell.
Oh hell nah. Nah. Bro.
But by the way, this is actually the most actual scary one out of all these, to be honest.
It was actually real. And something actually
Something sets off the alarm inside Britt's house, and as she carefully walks back inside, some unseen force seems to actually grab and pull her shirt. She drops her food in terror and runs back out. Britt says that she was too afraid to return to the house. She spent the rest of the night in the family RV that was parked outside.
That's what I'm saying. Just dip.
Nick and Ted from the YouTube channel The Hunting Public are out bow hunting on public lands in the remote wilderness of Missouri. Suddenly they hear something that sends chills down their spines. Now, let me say before I show you these clips, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, no one is shown being hurt in the following video. There's absolutely no evidence that any crime was committed in this video or that anyone was injured in any way. Alright, so, while Nick and Ted are hunting, they hear a gunshot, followed by some insane screaming. They immediately grab their camera and start recording.
I mean, you look like them, bro.
I'm looking for everything, I don't care.
You gotta stay for the vibes, bro. Trust.
Nah, bro.
That's right now. You're like, you gotta stay for the vibes, bro.
Nah, if I stay for the vibes, I'll get killed.
Now, Nick and Ted are in such a remote area of the Missouri woods that they have no cell service to call the authorities.
They're like good videos, haunted ones.
I don't watch Sam and Koi, bro. I don't know what that shit is. Sam and Diddy?
No, not Sam and Diddy.
Whoever's watching live right now is having the best time ever, bro. I know it. Yo, whoever's watching live and has Discord, let them join the call, bro. Trust.
Let them join the call, bro. Trust, bro. Trust.
We need
them the best time over here.
Oh, hell no.
I don't wanna drink. I'm underage.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby. Tonight, we are here to come face to face with one of the most evil places in America, the Hinsdale House. There was a failed structural exorcism that took place here at this house 50 years ago.
I feel like
today we are here with Nikki and Emma.
That doll caught me off guard.
Oh, you guys excited?
Yeah,
today we are here at this house 50 years ago.
Oh yeah, it was so close.
Today we are here with Nikki and Emma.
Oh hell no.
Let's go!
Damn,
you guys excited?
I'm so scared. Yeah.
Somehow we always take you to the most demonic places.
I don't really feel like. What? Should I end my life because it's just like